Hello, teacher. Good morning. My name is Derlin Garcia, and I am here to make comparisons about three countries. They are Colombia, USA, and Sudan. First of all, I have to say that in Colombia the people are friendlier than USA and Sudan. In USA, the people are not friendly. The people are very direct. The people is self-confident. They are really punctual. They have their days um, scheduled in advance. In the other hand, in Sudan, the people for many years have been living in violence because they have to defend their rights. In Sudan, it is a country that have a extremely diverse ethnically and linguistically. They have almost 200 ethnic groups. Um, the population is formed by some groups like Sudanese, Arabics, it is. Now let's talk about languages. In Colombia, the communication is easier than USA and Sudan. The official language in Colombia is Spanish. However, there are more or less 60 native language. In USA, the official language is English, but we know that many people around the world live in America. For that reason, USA is a country that has become in a highly diverse linguistic country. They speak between 350 and 430 languages. In Sudan, people speak 900 languages and dialects. One thing that caught my attention was that in Sudan, one person or each person can speak four or three language at time. Okay. Okay. Now let's talk about gastronomy. In my opinion, USA has the baddest gastronomy among this group because they include fast package and canned food. Um, some extremely recognized marks in USA are McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell. They have some representative dishes like turkey, hamburger, and apple pie. Colombia is a extremely rich. Colombia has extremely rich traditional food, and some of the typical food in Colombia, some of the typical dishes in Colombia are sancocho, ajiaco, arepa, tamal. Yes, I mean, Colombia has a diverse gastronomy because there are a mix of cultures, Africans, native, and Spanish. In the case of Sudan, Sudan have some typical dishes like full medames, habas stewed, and sweet bread dessert. In Sudan, the alcohol is not legal, but they make type of um, drink. It's called araki. Okay, teacher, let's talk about music. in these three cultures. USA is the most modern creator of musical genres among Colombia and Sudan. USA is considered the cradle of the diverse music because they have some musical genres like jazz, hip hop, rock, um, and blues. In the music is amazingly transcendental in Colombia culture because there are a mix of different sounds like Spanish, Africans, native, and Caribbean sounds. Mm, some typical genres in Colombia are vallenato, joropo, by, joropo pasillo, currulado. In Sudan, the music is central and some instruments that they use to make music are out, beat, and drum and flute. Okay, my dear teacher, let's talk about celebrations in these three countries. Some people say that Colombia is the happiest country in the world because we have many holidays a year. Some of the most recognized um, celebrations in Colombia are example, Flowers Festival, Cali Festival, White and Blacks Carnival, and Barranquilla Carnival too. In the case of United States has a numerous traditional and really important celebrations like Independence Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Jokes Day. In the case of Sudan, all the celebration in Sudan are centered in Mahoma country that indicate the final month fasting. Okay, my dear teacher, let's talk about education in Colombia, Sudan, and USA. USA it has the best universities around the world, and the best universities in Colombia and Sudan. The USA has a highly quality education. This is free and this is mandatory for 10 years. The most recognized universities in the United States are Princeton University, Columbia University, and Harvard University too. In Colombia, the education is really good. Most of the people are interested in prepare and qualified, and that's really important. Some of the recognized universities in Colombia are Javeriana University, CESI, and National University. In Sudan, the situation is really sad because I'm going to talk about south of Sudan. In this country, three of five children go to school. For that reason, this is really critical, and the poverty increase in this country because we know that education is the way to get better, to change the condition in every country.